Good day, everyone. This report are composed with four members that will going to discuss the chosen topic, the cocktail sort algorithm. Each part of the table of contents will be explained by each members in the next slides.
The content of this topic are description of algorithm that will be explained by Devon Sagi, and the efficiency of algorithm will be discussed by Rana San Andres, followed by the pseudocode and its explanation will be discussed by Aliyah Aguinaldo. Lastly, the sample code and the implementation of the cocktail sort will be explained by Eric de Belen.
In this topic, we are discussing the cocktail sort algorithm, a unique variation of the bubble sort algorithm. First, let's understand the basics. In a typical bubble sort, we pass through the list from left to right, moving the largest element to its correct position at the end of the array in each pass. However, cocktail sort introduces a two-way traversal which makes it more efficient by cutting down on unnecessary iterations. This cocktail effect of the going back and forth reduces the need for extra passes, making the sort more efficient, especially for arrays that are partially sorted. Cocktail sort solves one of the key inefficiencies in bubble sort by alternating directions with each pass, allowing it to adapt better to arrays that are nearly sorted.
The efficiency of the cocktail sort algorithm generally are it has a worst case time complexity of O of n squared, which means that it can be slow for large datasets or datasets that are already partially sorted. Its algorithm iterates through the array multiple times, and in the worst case, each iteration involves comparing every element to its neighbor and possibly swapping them. Moreover, the best case time complexity is O of n if the array is already sorted. However, it is the rare case, since most data that are implemented in real-life computations are not sorted. And the space complexity is O of 1, meaning it is constant. The algorithm sorts the array in place without using any extra memory.
The explanation of its pseudocode. The goal is to take the input array and sort its elements in ascending order. A swap variable, which is a flag that indicates whether we should continue to swap elements in the array or stop doing the sorting. Two passes on the given array in cocktail sort. For each loop, we're going from left to right and searching for suitable swap operations. After this loop ends, we'll end up at the last element of the array. If there is no swap, we can break the loop. If we swap the elements at least once, now we should go back from the right to the beginning of the array. Doing this with a second for each loop. Go on reverse direction. Repeat for each loop until no swap operation occurs.
So, good morning everyone. My name is Eric Nathaniel Sibelen, and today I'll be discussing about the code implementation of cocktail sort algorithm. So, let's start. First, I declared include iOS stream and using namespace for input and output. Then I declared a method named sort. So this method is for the sorting of of the array. So the parameters are int array r and int size. So bool swap is equals to true. So a boolean variable. So while swap is equals to false. So for loop, so for int I is equals to 0. So if I is less than size minus 1. So minus 1 since array starts from 0. So I plus plus. if RAI is greater than RAI plus 1, so it can be interpreted as like this. So for example, 7, if 7 is greater than 5, so it will do this code. So int temp is equals to RAI, which is yung 7. Then RAI is equals to RAI plus 1. So mapupunta siya dito, yung nasa right. Then yung nasa left ay yung nasa right, RAI plus 1 mapupunta dito sa temp, which is yung RAI. No? Mag-swap silang dalawa. So, then, swap is equals to true. So, additionally pala, itong for loop na to is pa-forward siya. So, mag-start siya dun sa pinakauna, which is yung 0, hanggang sa maximum ay hanggang dun sa pinakahuling value ng array. So, if tapos na siya dito, pupunta siya dito. Mag-if statement siya if not swap. Pero since nag-swap, maglalagpasan niya to. Pero in case na hindi na to na-satisfy, pupunta siya dito. If not swap, break means that the array doesn't need to be sorted. Doesn't need to be swap. Hindi na siya mag-swap since it means that the array is already sorted. So, mag-jump dito. So, swap is equals to false ulit. Reset lang para to avoid errors. So, itong for loop naman is pa-backward na siya from the last number of the array to the first number of the array. So, forward and backward. So, for int I is equals to size minus 2. So, size minus 2 siya since mag-start sa 0. Pero, yung last number is already sorted because of this for loop. Na-sort na dito. So, ganyan na siya. So, int I is equals to size minus 2. If I is greater than or equal to 0, so hanggat hindi siya nagsi-0 yung I, hindi matatapos yung for loop. So, di-decrement siya. I minus minus. If RAI, same lang dito sa if statement. If RAI is greater than RAI plus 1, int temp is equals to RAI. RAI is equals to RAI plus 1. RAI plus 1 is equals to temp. Then, swap is equals to true. So, ganyan lang yung method o sort method. Ganyan lang siya magsusort. So, after sorting the array, syempre, i-display na yan. So, display, ang parameter niya is same lang, int r and int size. So, for loop, for int I is equal to 0, if I is less than to size I plus plus. So, hanggat hindi siya nag-greater than sa size, isi-see out niya yung paisa-isa yung mga numbers nung nasa array. Then, space. If natapos na yan, aalis na siya sa method na yan. So, in the main function, so int size, yung size ng array, int size. Then, int r, size, yung name of the array is r. So, for int I is equal to 0, if I less than size, I plus plus. So, hanggat hindi siya nag-greater than size, pwede ka mag-input dun sa array. So, in array. Then, call yung sort method. Ito, call niya yan. Then, after ma-sort, i-call niya na din yung display method. Then, return 0. So, let's try running the code. So, first, let's input the size of the array. For example, 7. Then, input the values. So, 4, 3, 7, 10, 1, 2, 8. So, enter. So, ganyan yung kakalabasan niya. So, yung pangalawang line is bago siya ma-output is dumaan siya dun sa sort method. Then, after masort yung array, dinisplay na yung sorted array. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys learned something today.